On this installment of In-Depth Adventures, I'm with some very seasoned New Jersey divers and history buffs. These guys know where all the wrecks are out here, so I never turn down an invitation to go dive with them. All right. Good morning from Wildwood, New Jersey. So we haven't decided yet, right?
No, Harry was saying maybe Cleopatra way, see what we can get on.
Going wreck diving with some friends today. Not sure what wreck right now because we haven't decided yet, but the weather's great. Should be a good day.
I have no idea where we're going. I would imagine the city of Athens or something like that for a season starter. But you know we're gonna have a tough time because of this sea bass season opened about a week ago, and the sea bass guy's gonna be out there. Where do you think we'll go today, Harry? You got any ideas?
We could talk it over. We had like a project, a concept of getting video and everything and pictures on the Cleopatra and the Crystal.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yep.
Harry's boat, Constellation. So from what I gather, we're just gonna head 20 miles out and then they're gonna pick a wreck. There's a wreck called the Cleopatra that they said they wanted to hit, so I've never dove that, that'd be awesome. Today I'm diving with Joe, Harry, Howard, and Rich. These guys are hardcore Jersey wreck divers. This is what they do. They come out here year-round and dive. There's not a lot of people who have been on these wrecks more than them.
Cleopatra, can you give us a little? Hold on. I got to do my thing too.
Joe has a really interesting YouTube channel that I linked in the description. Check that out for some great New Jersey shipwreck stories.
We're going to try and go to the Cleopatra. She was a wooden steamship, carried general cargo, had a lot of cotton when she collided and sunk. She was heading north. There was a collision with a sidewheel steamer named the Crystal Wave. Crystal Wave went down right away. The Cleopatra drifted for a while. So they're about 8 miles apart, if I remember correctly. Cleopatra is interesting. One single cylinder engine, big, 15 feet tall. She's got, I believe, 5 small boilers laid parallel just forward of her. And they're in various stages of collapse. From the engine, the shaft runs aft, low wood hull all the way, a big 4-blade iron prop on the stern, covered in fishing net. We've seen it when it's washed out. There's a whole section of hull goes all the way to the bow. Most of the time it's covered in sand. The one thing that's interesting is we believe her engine is starting to lean over. All right, so it's leaning towards port. And what happened is it broke from the propeller shaft. And it's leaning, and we think it's leaning more and more every year. We think someday we're going to go out there and it's going to be laying on her side.
What did they find that had the name Cleopatra on it?
She got identified about 15, 20 years ago. There was a couple possibles for it. And then somebody was digging and found brass stencils with the name Cleopatra that they would paint on the cargo. And the wreck's about 20 nautical miles out of Cape May.
So that's the Crystal Wave. God, that looks like the Ticonderoga.
It does.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that. There's a picture of the stencils. What book is this? Oh. So that's the Cleopatra right there. few miles out, we spotted a fishing boat on the wreck site. Not a big deal, but we didn't want to disrupt their fishing since they were there first. What's the situation? They were super nice. Right when we pulled up, they asked if we were divers and said they didn't mind us diving there. So we're good.
We're good. We're good to go. They were very pleasant. They were very pleasant.
They were really nice. The boat that got here before us, that was fishing. We're totally cool with us diving on the wreck, so apparently that doesn't happen all the time.
Look at all those clips. Okay, you're clear, I think, right? There goes Josh.
We had 2 great dives. How many times have you dove on this, Howard?
I don't know. Probably 10 or 15, but
Oh, okay.
Harry and Rich have been on it like 50 times.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't know, that engine just keeps like, seems like it's laying over. I don't know. The measurements I took indicates over the last 3 years it may have leaned further.
Saw a lot of eels. There were some big eels, like big heads. So I've been on this wreck only a few times myself. The engine is leaning, and according to Harry, it's leaning probably 1 foot to 2 feet from several years ago when he actually measured the lean. Then we went down we came down on the boilers, swam around the boilers, and then we went over to the engine, swam around the engine. You can actually go underneath the engine. It's a really nice structure. And then from there we went around to there's a flywheel, and then that flywheel is attached to the propeller shaft, and we swam out the propeller shaft all the way to the propeller. That's a piece of coal. This wreck was a steamship, so they burned coal, and that's what boiled the water for the boilers, and then the steam drove the piston, so they needed a lot of this on the wreck. I'm surprised we didn't see a lot more, but it's probably buried under the sand. It's probably a coal locker, filled pile of coal. That's very typical on Jersey wrecks. See a lot of coal. Good souvenir.
So that was the Cleopatra wreck. It was cool. It's the first time I've ever been on it. These guys have all dove it tons of times. It was a depth of about 80 feet, 85 feet. We did 2 dives on it. So yeah, now we're headed back. Got about an hour back to the shore. I thought it was awesome. I love diving out here. So yeah, lots of wrecks out here.